We have here a very, very interesting bike. This is the Ride1Up CF Racer1 in a size large, weighing at 28 pounds, 8 ounces, and in kilos, 12.93 kilos. That is with pedals and computer. And you guys are not gonna believe what I have to tell you guys about this bicycle right here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. All right, so before we get into the walk around of this entire bicycle, that is an insane value for every reason why, which I'll talk about just in terms of what a bicycle is. I mean, this is a carbon fiber frame, carbon fiber handlebar. This thing's $2,300 with a really nice group set on there as well. But when you throw in the factor of a e-bike on here that is still really lightweight and very easy to use, it is a crazy deal. I don't know how the hell they're making these things, but I was blown away by the performance of this bicycle and just how user-friendly it is. So I'm gonna take you guys with me on a little trip. Right now we're on 5. We have these little pads right here. See, boom, right here, and boom right here. This is how we control the amount of power output we get on the screen. So we'll go ahead and see right now. So see we're in 5. We press the button. 4, 3, 2, 1. On the right, we have a wattage screen over here so we can see how much wattage we're putting out. We're gonna put it into 5. Obviously, why have an e-bike if you're not gonna go the fastest speed? So I'm gonna hit this thing right now. I am riding with one hand, so don't go ahead and kill me on this thing. Oh, I don't want to die either, so let's go. But the thing literally feels like a road bike, just faster. Like, nothing about this thing feels robust. Nothing about this thing feels like an e-bike. It literally feels like you're riding a road bike. You could shut off this motor if you wanted to, do whatever kind of group ride you wanted to as well, and I don't think you have an issue keeping up. Well, especially here in Florida, I don't know, because everything's so flat. I'm gonna come up to that point right here. Roundabout. But this bicycle is an insane opportunity for this market. I have not seen a value of this bicycle ever. Gotta make a turn with one hand. Hopefully I don't shit. All right, and now to our spot. Hey, I know this area. All right, now that we got the riding part out of the way on this bicycle, no lie, any e-bike I kind of test out nowadays, but especially something like this that's very lightweight, you can't ride it without having a smile on your face, and that's not a selling point. You get on an e-bike, if you guys ever just try one out, you know what I'm talking about. When you go from a road bike that you're always putting effort in, and you don't get any kind of assistance, and then you go onto an e-bike that kind of gives you that little bit of a boost, it is like an enjoyment like no other. It's like a kid getting on their bicycle for the first time ever. But this right here is the CF Racer1, and this is their road bike version in a full carbon fiber frame, and this is by the company called Ride1Up. Now they reached out to me saying, hey, we have this brand new product in development. We want to go ahead and send you one out to kind of test it out and see what you think. And I said, go ahead, be my guest, because I do work a lot with e-bikes in general, from road bikes to hybrids to mountain bikes inside of the bicycle industry community. This bicycle right here though, let's just forget the e-bike situation aspect of it completely. This bicycle goes for $2,300, shipped to your doorstep for free. It comes pretty much 95% ready to go. All you have to do is just go ahead and put the seat post in there, and I believe the front wheel as well. But this bicycle is $2,300 for a full carbon fiber frame that looks very sleek, by the way. They come in a gray and also a black color. Then you get on top of here a carbon fiber bar and stem, which it could just be a cheap carbon fiber bar and stem, but it feels very solid. I mean, nowadays they're making everything really, really nice for affordable costs. Integrated cables completely. You get your own head unit on there. You have a very familiar road group set that if you are into road cycling, this should not be any kind of confusion to you. It's not anything bulbous. It's the SRAM Rival 1x11 drivetrain system with the double tap feature that works very, very well. You have a 42-tooth chainring on the front, and then the SRAM Rival 11-speed derailleur in the back as well with an 11-speed group set. I believe it is a 1142. Alloy deep dish wheels that are definitely built up a little bit more heavier construction. I think it's a 14 gauge spoke, but the deep dish wheel kind of gives it that nice appearance. But that alone, where else can you get a carbon fiber road bike with a good looking pair of wheels and an integrated cockpit and carbon fiber bar and stem for $2,300? That alone is mind blowing. Then you add into the aspect of it, the rear hub motor and then the torque sensor in there as well. The rear hub motor is a 250 watt motor. and it is a very small battery, which I'm going to go into all the configurations in just a second. But man, it's a blast of a bike. This thing would be for someone, maybe you have a spouse, maybe you have a friend that wants to get into cycling that doesn't feel as confident. You could ride this bicycle without the motor on easily. You could throw on some clip-on pedals on there, put on whatever you want. You could put a different chainring on there if you needed to. It seems to be mechanically just like any kind of road bike. You need adjustments for the rear derailleur, we got you. Chain and cassette, we got you. The rear wheel is that rear hub motor, so that will be a little bit of a pain in the butt to drop out, but literally it's just a 15 mil here and a 15 mil here, and they even tucked in this rear cable for the motor internally into the frame. So I think if you have a flat tire, you just drop this out and you change the wheel on side of it right there. You have a charging point right there. But like, let's say you have a spouse you want to ride with, a friend, someone like that that doesn't know if they're going to be able to climb with it or ride fast. This bicycle is that move for them. It's a great entry-level price point for a bicycle. You have the option to turn on the e-bike whenever you want to. The controls are very simple. It's very easy and user-friendly. Computer is just like this. This is all it is right here. We have a trip, miles per hour, power, wattage, and then you have just two buttons here for more power, here for less power. That is all. Everything else is familiar as a bike. Hydraulic disc brakes and your rival double tap shifting on there. So very, very cool. I will do a follow-up video on this. This is just basically my unboxing, so I don't know longevity of this thing. But in terms of just building e-bikes and working on bicycles in the past, works very, very well as of right now. You can see here you have a ton of different setups as well for water bottle cages. Water bottle cage, they even have like a little mounting system right here with another bolt system. It can take fenders, I believe. Yes, you can see right here. And they do also offer a gravel bike version. The bicycle comes equipped with 32C tires, Schwabe, but I would probably swap those out if you really did want a little bit faster of a bike. Let's say you're really going to use this for group rides and stuff like that. That might be your option. You have a nice little badge in the front, the R1. I don't know the exact clearance on this thing, but I think you can go up to a 35. Yeah, easily a 35. They make a gravel version that comes with 40s on there, so maybe this is the exact same frame. I don't know. But man, it's really, really cool. So, a little bit about the electronic part of this bicycle, okay? And the sizing is exactly the same. I ride a 56 usually. This is a 56 carbon. This is their E-Road model as well. It comes with a lot of cool swag. They give you their own torques. They give you a really nice torque wrench inside the box. They give you a beanie. They give you a charger, everything you need for this bicycle. Now, a little bit about this bicycle in terms of the e-bike part of it. The motor in the back is 250 watts. It has enough juice in there. It says it can go up to 28 miles per hour for pedal assist in there. I was riding right there with one hand, and I rode around the block a couple times. I got up to 24, 25, but again, I only have flat pedals on there, and I'm taking corners around these neighborhoods and stuff like that. But definitely, if I'm riding, I want to put down some power, or maybe in a pace line, you could easily get this thing up to 28 miles an hour. The only thing with e-bikes, again, is that if you're staying at a consistent 28 miles an hour, it will govern off. Usually it's going to hit that wall and it's going to feel like you're working against something. So this bicycle is not meant to be like super fast-paced ridden at 28 miles an hour the entire time. The battery life on here. This is another big thing. The battery life is pretty small in here. They give a range anywhere from 15 to 40 miles. And they said that depends on gradient of hills, the rider that's using it, the weight of that, how hard they're using it. So we have to figure this out. I'm going to do, like I said, some follow-up testing where I'm going to charge this thing up completely and leave it on power 5 and go out for a group ride, or go out for a ride myself, 30 miles probably. And we'll see how long this thing lasts for and what kind of usage I get out of it. Again, it's all flat here, so I should have some kind of, not as much resistance, so hopefully that battery will last the entire time, but we'll have to figure that out. But again, I don't think this bicycle is meant for that, what you're thinking of. I don't think it's meant for a commuting bike where you want this long-lasting battery. If that battery was to die on me while riding this bicycle literally feels exactly like my road bike, and I wouldn't have any issues riding this bicycle back home if I ran out of e-juice. Or you can even start off the ride when you're feeling really strong, keep this thing off, and then whenever you need it on, well, you can keep it on actually, but you can keep this thing on, turn off the e-bike completely. Now it's 0, so now you won't get any pedal assist, and ride it. And then once you need it, you're like, shit, I'm about to get dropped. Press this on. Whatever you need on there, you have that kind of in there as well. Battery gauge, speedometer, trip, and then like I said, your wattage as well with a time sensor on there. Very, very cool. So another thing we have to worry about is obviously warranty. They give you 1-year warranty for the battery and the motor configurations, any kind of manufacturer defects on there. Some of you guys might be saying, well, that's not as good as the other e-bikes out there. Maybe they have a 2-year or something like that, but traditionally, some of the best manufacturers out there in the market really only do have a 2-year for motor and battery longevity for warranty. And some companies like Super 73, I think, only have like a 90-day warranty policy on those kind of manufacturer for the batteries and motors. So a 1-year warranty will definitely get you a good idea if this bicycle is going to last that while. And obviously it comes down to rider care as well. You can't just neglect the bicycle. You have to make sure you take care of it, charge it properly, don't plug it in, plug it out a bunch of times. When you're buying an e-bike, it's like anything. The more you abuse your phone, take it on off the charger, the quicker the battery's gonna die. So you wanna make sure you're charging your battery efficiently. For the bottom bracket on here, it's a BB86 that has a torque sensor in here, but it looks like you can swap this crank out if you wanted to. It looks like a traditional bottom bracket crank that goes right through here. And that's why I keep on trying to get at. This is literally just a road bike, but just a little bit faster. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's a traditional 27.2 seat post, carbon fiber. You have the torque sensor right here. You get a nice little cushy seat on here as well. The bars are actually very comfortable. I was really surprised by these bars. They feel very stiff, and the bar tape is really, really nice. And it's been a while since I ran 1x11 rival shifter hoods on there. The shifter hoods feel nice and small, ergonomic, very, very comfy, and they're kind of angled up, but obviously you can change those how you want. But man, absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna get some time to play this bicycle. I kind of want to get this bike out to you guys for you guys to see. This is definitely in a realm of a really cool idea for a bicycle and price point that I don't know how they got that or achieved that. So I will keep you guys posted on this thing, but this is the Ride1Up CF Racer1. This thing is $2,300 and it is a carbon fiber road performance e-bike. Distance on this battery is 16 to 40 miles. And then also you have a very nice, very familiar SRAM group set on here as well. We'll do the freehub body sound test in the back. And yeah, we'll see how everything goes. I'm very excited to go ahead and keep up with this bicycle. So let me know if you guys have any questions down below. I will be happy to answer them. And hopefully you guys will enjoy my progression with this bicycle. I'm gonna be doing a video soon. I'm gonna let one of my buddies use this who's never ridden a road bicycle really. And we're gonna race. And we're gonna see if this e-bike really can keep up. And we're gonna do 4 laps around the area that's off the road. And we'll see how overpowered e-bikes are compared to a professional like myself. I'm a professional. All right, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Here comes a freehub body sound test on this Ride1Up CF Racer1. They have their own traditional motor hub in the back right here, and we will be able to hear the motor spool up. It is in power mode 5 right now. It actually has a really nice sounding freehub body on here, so let's go ahead and hit it real quick. And it shuts off immediately. Sounds pretty good. Now let's go ahead and put it down to motor zone 1. Let's hear if it's quieter. Yeah, you don't hear as much. Press that button to make it go up to 5. Yeah. Very cool. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys again for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next video.